SmartVent installation, the original under-shingle intake vent. SmartVent, patented in the U.S., tested and introduced to the roofing industry in 1999. It is the original and most versatile under-shingle intake and exhaust ventilation system on the market. Listed with the ICC, International Code Council, it has been rigorously tested and proven effective even under extreme weather conditions for over 25 years. SmartVent works with all shingle types, which would include asphalt, slate, cedar, and metal. Cuts with a utility knife and installs with standard pneumatic roofing guns. No spacing required between the 3-foot pieces and will remain stable in all climates with no expansion or contraction.
SmartVent Guide for Eave Installation at the Drip Edge. Step 1. Ensure airflow rises above insulation and any other obstructions. Ensure the metal drip edge has been previously installed. Measure 6 inches to 7 inches or 6 1/2 inches to 7 1/2 inches from the bottom location of the SmartVent. Cutting a 1-inch wide continuous slot and stopping the slot 12 inches from edges or obstructions. Set your saw depth to avoid cutting rafters. Step 2. Installing the fabric squares to wrap the ends of the SmartVent. This procedure is done on all exposed ends on the rake edge to protect the attic and roof from insects and wind-driven weather. At the rake edge position the fabric to be aligned with the bottom of the drip edge, half being on the roof and half hanging over the rake edge. Nail the fabric square to the roof. Step 3. Installing the SmartVent. Begin with the first piece placed evenly with the rake and edge metals. Fold the fabric from the rake over the end of the SmartVent and secure with 1 1/2 inch roofing nails. Step 4. Nail SmartVent with a minimum of 1 1/2 inch roofing nails. Install 4 nails at the top and 4 nails at the bottom, evenly spaced per piece, using 8 nails in total per 3-foot piece when installing SmartVent. Continue installing SmartVent to the other rake edge. Before the final piece, repeat fabric steps 1 and 2, then lay the last piece of SmartVent. Using a common utility knife, SmartVent can be mitered in the valley on a standard install at the bottom of the roof. Step 5. Applying ice and water shield. A full 36-inch width of ice and water shield is required to be installed over the SmartVent. Install the ice and water shield evenly with the leading edge of the SmartVent. Step 6. Installing starter shingles. Overhang the starter shingles 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch past the bottom edge of the SmartVent. The field shingles should match the starter shingle overhang of 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch. Then continue to install the field shingles per shingle manufacturer's directions. SmartVent Tapered End Cap installation. SmartVent Tapered End Caps are for when terminating SmartVent in the field of the roof. They are not needed when running SmartVent to the rake edge. SmartVent Tapered End Caps are commonly installed at dormers, valleys, hips, sidewalls, chimneys, skylights, and any other obstruction in the field of the roof. When installing end caps at the intersection of a sidewall, the end caps make for a clean and smoother installation while maintaining the integrity of the step flashing. The function of the SmartVent Tapered End Cap is to transition the shingles back to the roof deck like the SmartVent and taper to the side for a seamless transition. They help support the shingle transition to the roof decking and help prevent shingle tearing, and also deter insects or nesting and make the SmartVent installation weather-tight. The end caps are universal, so with one design the SmartVent Tapered End Cap will fit a left or right transition by turning the end cap a quarter turn. Installation of the SmartVent Tapered End Cap is very easy by nailing 4 1.5-inch long roofing nails evenly spaced in from each of the 4 corners. SmartVent Installation Guide for installation when installing above the drip edge. This is classified as a mid-roof intake or exhaust installation of the SmartVent. Determine the bottom location of where the SmartVent installation is to take place. Measure 6 inches to 7 inches or 6 1/2 inches to 7 1/2 inches from the bottom location of the SmartVent. Cutting a 1-inch wide continuous slot and stopping the slot 12 inches from edges or obstructions. Installing SmartVent in a mid-roof. Nail SmartVent with a minimum of 1.5-inch roofing nails. Install 4 nails at the top and 4 nails at the bottom, evenly spaced per piece. Use 8 nails in total per 3-foot piece when installing SmartVent. Continue installing SmartVent until the last piece and repeat the fabric install steps 1 and 2 before laying the final piece of SmartVent. Step 5. Applying ice and water shield. A full 36-inch width of ice and water shield is required to be installed over the SmartVent. Install the ice and water shield evenly with the leading edge of the SmartVent. Please note that SmartVent tapered end caps must be used before reaching the valley on a SmartVent mid-roof installation. Then install a shingle starter course with 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch overhang, and then continue the same shingle pattern to the ridge.